Hi Barbies! This is Asher Barber 9 and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be taking a look at the Sumatra-Indonesia Barbie doll from the Dolls of the World collection. Now, this doll was released back in 2008. I remember she was released alongside the 2008 My Melody Barbie doll, which is a doll that I also have, by the way. And I remember when I first saw her, I was absolutely mesmerized by how beautiful she was. However, I do have a lot of qualms about this doll. I don't think she's 100% super accurate. And that's just the thing about the Dolls of the World collection back in the day. They did have good intentions, but ultimately they did, mess up sometimes. And they weren't super accurate or super sensitive to the cultures that they were trying to represent. So yeah, I'll get to rant about that later on in the video. Now, disclaimer, I am not Indonesian, so I don't really claim to be an expert on Indonesian-made designs. However, I am Southeast Asian. Specifically, I am Filipino, and I do actually have family that lives in Indonesia, so yeah. I'm a little bit familiar with the culture. I mean, just a bit, just a teeny tiny bit. Plus, I'm also gonna supplement that with some hard-earned research, and hopefully I can give you a more constructive and accurate critique on this doll's overall design. The doll's overall packaging is quite simple, and it's that basic window type of packaging that we see on a lot of Barbie collector dolls. Here's a look at the front logo there. She was a pink label Barbie, and back then the signature line was called Barbie Collector. It was changed to Barbie Signature back in 2018, I think. And here's a look at the doll's face here. Her hair was actually quite messed up, and I had to admit, I had to open the doll and fix her hair on the inside because it was a mess. Her hair was everywhere. The elastic that was fastening her hair had disintegrated, so I'm gonna have to restyle her. Yeah, I think you can see bits of elastic there that just completely disintegrated. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do a restyle and a cleanup for her once I open her. And here's a look at the back of the packaging here. You can go ahead and pause if you want to read all that. And for some reason, the description doesn't really talk about the doll overall. It's really just an advert for Indonesia, which is kind of strange because at the very least, we see one sentence dedicated to the doll, but there's absolutely none of that here. It's just talking about Indonesia. We also have a list of all of the Barbie collector labels they had back then. It's quite different to what we have nowadays. Right now, the pink label has been merged with the black label, and the silver label has been completely phased out. It's no longer a thing, and the black label wasn't invented yet during this time. And the gold label has been reduced from 25,000 to just 20,000 nowadays. However, the platinum label, it's still accurate. It's still 1,000 copies worldwide or less. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat for now. I will need to be opening this girl up, and as usual, I will be moving her into an articulated body. However, as much as possible, I will not be using a made-to-move body for her because she currently has this really nice hourglass figure going on, and if I do transfer her into a made-to-move body, it'll just make her look straight, and the dress might not fit her too well. So instead of a made-to-move body, I will instead be moving her into this articulated fashionista body. This is, by the way, the belly button body, and I really love the proportions of the belly button body. I love how slender it is. However, it has wider hips and a bigger chest. I really, really love that. And although they're not the same proportions exactly, she actually has the twist and turn body. A lot of dresses of the from the twist and turn bodies do actually fit the belly button bodies as well. Like the belly button body was literally designed to accommodate older Barbie dresses as well. So yeah, I think the dress should fit. I'm not so sure about the skin tone though. Like I don't think it's a perfect match, but I'll see what I can do. Like if it's not a perfect match, then I'll find something else. Anyway, I will need to be opening this girl up now. So yeah, I will be right back. Here she is out of the box and in her new articulated body, the Sumatra-Indonesia Barbie doll. Oh wow, I absolutely love her in her new articulated body. Like it looks so good on her. My god, she looks stunning. Absolutely stunning. I actually ended up not using the Raquel doll that I showed earlier. Instead, what I used was a Barbie Life in the Dream House Teresa doll for this body. This was her head. And I figured that I used this head because I think this was a better match for her head here. It has like the same undertone, the same shade, I think. There is a difference in the lightness though. As you can see, the neck part is definitely darker than her head. However, I think that's because the plastic on her neck and chest have darkened over time. Sometimes plastic is like that. Because if you see the hands here and the feet, they're actually the same shade as the face. So yeah. If this body were newer, because I've had this body since like 2013, I think. Yeah, if this body were newer, like it would be a definitely good choice for her. But yeah, like I'm willing to overlook that. Like, whatever. Like sometimes, you know, people have darker necks or lighter faces. Yeah, I can overlook this. I've definitely had worse matches. But yeah, it was important for me to like really get a belly button body for this doll, because look at this dress. It looks so good on her. Like I would not have the same result if I put like a made to move body on her. The made to move body can wear this dress, but it doesn't look good. It does not look good. Like the waist is definitely like bigger, and the chest won't be as large. Like it will be very flat, and it also like doesn't close all the way. But yeah, with this body, like she looks stunning. She looks like an hourglass, a Coca-Cola bottle. Like she's stunning. I love these curves on her. She's an absolute vixen. I love her so much. Sumatra-Indonesia Barbie here was part of the Dolls of the World collection. If you aren't aware, the Dolls of the World line was this very grand line of Barbie dolls that celebrated diversity, and they were usually dressed in like cultural garb, ethnic garb, and stuff like that. And they were really great. Like the line produced like some stunning, very like appealing Barbie dolls, and they also like celebrated like cultures from different parts of the world that most of the West would not be familiar with. So yeah, like they were a very great line. Like they had a lot of good intentions. However, the line, when at its worst, was really not great. Like the line relied on so much stereotypes, honestly. And quite honestly, like I can't even defend it. Like some of the criticisms of the Dolls of the World line were very justified, I think. Like at their best, they would be great. They would be celebrating diversity. But at their worst, they would be like very culturally insensitive, very inaccurate, and some were just downright offensive. Like I literally can't defend some of these. But yeah, eventually Mattel ended the line back in like 2015 or 2013-ish, something like that. And right now though, when it comes to cultural dolls, Mattel is a lot more sensitive now. They do enlist like designers from those cultures, who are at least familiar with the cultures that they're trying to represent on these dolls. It's very evident on the Dia de los Muertos dolls and the Lunar New Year Barbie dolls. So yeah, but still, like the dolls of the world, like I will remember them fondly. Like they've made some stunning dolls. This girl is one of them. Fortunately for this girl, like she didn't attract like too much attention, too much backlash. I'm not sure if Indonesia was like aware of her, or they were aware of her, they just didn't find her offensive. But yeah, but still there are some inaccuracies about this doll. In case you weren't aware, this is the Goddess Facesculpt, which is a face sculpt that I absolutely love. Like I really, really adore this face sculpt. Quite literally, it's one of my favorite Barbie face sculpts of all time. Like very, very pretty. I really, really love this face sculpt. And I've expressed this before, but I really, really love face sculpts that are very, very like round. And yeah, she's very, very round. No wonder I like her. And the thing that I love about the Goddess face sculpt is that it is arguably the most flexible, most versatile face sculpt of the Barbie brand. Like literally this face sculpt has been used on like every race imaginable. It was originally commissioned by Bob Mackey. He really, really wanted a new face sculpt for one of his African American characters. And yeah, he approached Hussein Abo to make a new one for him. And yeah, he made the Goddess face sculpt. Mind you, Hussein Abo is a very, very like legendary Mattel sculptor. He's also made like Mbili, Desiree or Adria, Asha, and several others that I can't name right now. But yeah, he made this face sculpt for Bob. And pretty soon after she was released, like Mattel immediately started experimenting with her. And they put this doll in pretty much like every race imaginable. They've used this for like white dolls, black dolls. And when I say black, I literally mean like every shade of black. It's been used on Native American dolls, indigenous dolls, Pacific Islander dolls, like you name it. Like this doll has been pretty much seen on every like race in the Barbie brand. However, in my opinion, the race that really suits this doll best are Asian characters. Like I really, really love it when they use the goddess for Asian characters. Like she looks so beautiful, she looks so right, so accurate, and quite honestly, one of the best Asian dolls. I mean, some of the best Asian dolls I've seen in the Barbie brand are goddess dolls. So yeah, I literally like really, really love this face sculpt when it's used on Asian characters, just like this one. I also like really, really love the screening on this doll. This is quite literally my favorite screening for the goddess face. I love the shape of her eyes. Like it's a very, very romantic looking eye shape. Like I love this nice almond shape. Very, very beautiful, I think. I also like really, really love her makeup. Like I love the colors used. I love the nude lip contrasted by the very, very heavy dark eye makeup. Like very, very nice, very, very beautiful. This doll was released during Barbie's raccoon era, back when Barbie used to wear like a lot of makeup back in the day. Like Barbie's makeup during this time was really, really caked on, like especially on collector level dolls. And I especially love them for it. Like I love this. Like she looks like a drag queen, and I love that. And I mean that in a good way, okay? Like I love drag queens. And for some reason though, that they gave her green eyes. Green eyes aren't really possible for Southeast Asians. Us Southeast Asians, we have like really, really dark brown eyes, and it's very, very dominant. Even if you're half or mixed, you will still get brown eyes, most likely. I mean, it could be explained that she's just wearing some eye contacts, so I won't be too nitpicky about that. But yeah, like I absolutely love this screening. Very, very beautiful. I absolutely adore her face. Her hair is saran, I can confirm, And it's a very, very like thick, nice quality saran. And unfortunately, though, like I said earlier, her hair was a mess out of the box. So yeah, like I had to like do some conditioning treatments for her. I had to boil wash her, dip her in fabric conditioner. But yeah, like I was able to like uh, fix the frizz. Like it's now very, very silky. And I didn't like boil wash it like too much because I still wanted to like have a curl, have a wave here. And I think like it's very, very nice now. I also like really, really love the color. Like it's a very, very gorgeous shade of dark brown. And also I had to like redid her style here. I'm not sure if this was accurate to her original style. I'm just assuming that it was a half ponytail, but I literally don't know. And I tried to look up pictures of what her original style was, but yeah, I'm not able to find anything. So if anyone knows, feel free to comment down below. Now, I quite like this dress. However, it's not very accurate to Indonesian culture, unfortunately. Yeah, like this overall dress doesn't really strike me off as something that came from Indonesia or was based from Indonesia. Yeah, like it's a very, very like modern looking dress in my opinion. But still, I do quite like it. I really, really do quite love it. But still, like I would have preferred if they were more sensitive about this. Like I wish they had done more research and made a more like accurate garment. But yeah, yeah, I don't really know how to feel. Like I love it, but also like I'm nitpicking it because it's really, really not very accurate. And I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite here, but the fit of this dress, yeah, it's not very accurate. Usually, Indonesian cultural garb tends to be like very, very loose, or at least slightly loose. Definitely not cinched or tight on the body. And I do love a tight silhouette. Like I do love a cinched waist. But yeah, unfortunately, this is like not accurate. Like it definitely should be like more loose or flowy. But still, like I really, really love the silhouette. Like I love how tight the dress is. Also, like the dress isn't like too modest, unfortunately. She's showing off like too much skin here. The neckline is definitely too low. She's showing off too much shoulder. And the transparent bits on the arms and the legs, yeah, that would not fly in modest Indonesian standards. But still, like I think it could have been improved a little bit. Like there are several Indonesian garbs that do have like mesh lining, mesh cutouts and stuff. However, they usually like they're usually decorated with like embroidery and brocades and stuff to make it like just a bit covered at the very least, or make it interesting without making it like too showy. Yeah, like I believe these are just way too plain and they're still showing off too much skin. Like I think it would have been better if they had like put in embroidery or at least some decorations here. So yeah. Also, the hemline of the dress, way too high. It should be like a little bit lower. The skirt should be touching the ankles. Yeah. Also, the leggings here, not a thing in Indonesian culture. And as for these shoulder pads things, these pauldrons, they're also not a thing in Indonesian culture. Like, I don't even know where they get this from. Like, these are definitely not Indonesian, not even like Southeast Asian. Like, I've never seen Indonesian culture with these types of pauldrons or shoulder pads. But still, they are very striking. Like, I actually quite like these. These are actually like well done. Like, I love how they're constructed. They are fabric. But yeah, unfortunately, also not very Indonesian. So, yeah. Like, I'm very, very mixed about this dress. Like, I love it, but I'm also like nitpicking about it. So, yeah, I'm torn. The one accurate thing about this outfit, definitely the patterns here in the dress. This is called batik, and specifically the patterns here are Indonesian batik patterns, which is really, really nice. Here in the Philippines, we do actually also have batik, particularly in the southern parts. And I believe Malaysia also has like their own batik. So yeah, I really, really love this. Like, it's nice to have like a doll that has batik. Like, I really, really love this. And although the dress isn't like too accurate to the culture that she's trying to represent, however, I can't say the same for the accessories. The accessories are actually quite spot on. Like, I absolutely love this headpiece. Like, this is so beautiful. Very, very detailed. Very, very intricately sculpted. And also, it looks very, very accurate. It looks like a very Indonesian looking crown that's usually we usually see this on like Indonesian brides and stuff. Very, very nice. Very, very accurate. The necklace is very accurate too. Like, it does look like very authentic Indonesian jewelry. Like, very, very nice. I absolutely love this. I also love the way that they did this piece. Like, the chain is actually like a very, very metallic thread. I really, really love that. And in order for you to take the necklace out, you have to untie the knots here. Very, very interesting. Also, this dangling little pendant thing, this is a separate piece that's attached with a metal ring here. Very, very nice. Like, I really, really love that. It's a very, very detailed piece of Barbie jewelry. I really love that for her. Here's a closer look of her shoes here. Very, very pretty. Very, very nice. There are these really, really nice curly-toed flats, which do exist in Indonesian culture, by the way. Not very common, but they're there. Not exactly sure, though, if the style is accurate, but whatever. Like, a lot of things on this doll isn't accurate anyway, so why start now, right? The shoes don't actually fit her very well. Like, I've literally tried this on like every Barbie body type, but it would seem that this shoe doesn't really like fit like any other Barbie body type outside of the twist and turn body. Like, those feet are not only like small, but they're also like very, very flexible, you know, because they're made of rubber. So yeah. Unfortunately, like this shoe is like very, very hard and yeah, very, very stubborn to put on. Like, as you can see here, like, it's really not going in. And yeah, like, I had to like glue gun her feet and her shoes together so that they don't fall off. So yeah, but whatever, like, can't really do anything about that. Overall, I have quite mixed feelings about this doll. Like, y'all know me, like, I'm a very, very nitpicky Virgo, so it was quite easy for me to nitpick and point out her flaws and her inaccuracies. However, do I like this doll? Like, bitch, yes. Like, I absolutely love her. Like, look at her. Like, she is gorgeous. Like, this is probably one of my favorite goddess-faced dolls ever. Like, she is stunning. Like, wow. Like, she's so beautiful. And even the look, like, even though it's not very accurate to Indonesian culture, still, like, it's a look, like, it's a serve, like, it's a soleil. Like, I absolutely love this. I love the colors, like, I love the designs, like, I even love the very inaccurate looking shoulder pads. Like, this is stunning, and she ate, quite honestly. Like, it's just a shame that she's not very accurate to the culture. Like, would it be better if she had like a more accurate design though? Yes, absolutely. But that's just how Dolls of the World is. Like, Dolls of the World is not known for its accuracy. Unfortunately, it's just there to, you know, get a Barbie dressed up as a particular person from a particular part of the world. And they achieved that here. Not very accurate, but still, she's a serve. She's stunning. And so that is it for my review of the Sumatra-Indonesia Barbie doll. So tell me what you guys think of her. Do you love her? Do you hate her? What do you think of the Dolls of the World line in general? Sound off in the comments down below. And as always, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. You can also find me on my Instagram and TikTok at AsherBarbara9, where you can view my photography as well as watch my short videos. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm off, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, Barbies! And yes, I do think I kind of ship these two together. I don't know, I think they make a cute couple. What do you think? Sound off in the comments down below.